Greetings and welcome, family, to a special edition of Magnets, Crystals, Pyramids. I'm your host, Uncle Rising Sun, also known as Uncle Hanky. I'm in art mode, I'm in production mode, I'm in product development to serve you. But today, I think this is the right flyer. Let me see if this is the right flyer. Nope, that's not the right flyer. Let me get rid of that. We're going to have a show about precious metals featuring Nkiru. But before we do, we're going to do our opening sounds. Oh, you're good. You're good. We're doing our opening sounds. I have another Jedi doing some artistic creations at the moment. That's what you heard ringing. And let me get to the Brother Baraka doing the opening invocation. So here we go. Starting now.
Putting out a call to the warrior in you, to the healer in you, the king, the queen, the magician, the lover in you. Every single day, we are called to walk in our purpose. Answer the call. Lay down your burden and anything that holds you back and take your rightful place. The battle is everywhere. It's right in your face. Let's go.
Welcome to Magnets, Crystals, and Pyramids. Success is your destiny. Love, wisdom, power. Remember always who you are. Yes, I am. Love, wisdom, power. Yes, I am. Love, yes, power. Yes, I am. Love, wisdom. Yes, I am. Love, wisdom, power. Yes, I am. Love, wisdom, power. Master. Yes, I am. Yes, love, wisdom, power. Yes, I am. Say to yourself. Yes, I am. Protected. Yes, I am. Master. I am. Yes,
Okay, family. I want to thank you again for joining. This is going to be an interesting show because Brother Nkiru, on the previous shows, he dropped amazing information about the divine DNA activation of certain precious metals. And this brother got me saving my nickels, dimes, and quarters because I want a nice, healthy size platinum necklace. And I'll be patient, persistent, and keep my invocation because I want to get a platinum Cuban link because gold right now is too high. The price of gold is too high for me to want to invest in gold right now. And I'm gonna bring this up so you can see what I'm talking about. But platinum is the perfect price right now. So I just want to show you real quick before I bring on our featured guest, Brother Nkiru. I want you to see gold used to be in the 90s, $350 an ounce. Now, look at the price of gold now. Look at this. You see this, family? You see? Let me show you the price of gold. Let me go full screen. Gold went up $24 to $2,635. All right, an ounce. Silver, $31.17 an ounce. Look at the price of platinum. It hasn't even hit 1,000 yet. So that means the dollar is dying. When the dollar was back in the 70s, early 70s, was $30 an ounce for gold. Now it's up to $2,635 an ounce. That means your spending power is being diminished unless you invest in precious metals, copper, silver, gold, if you can, so that when the dollar finally spins on its heel and drop dead with his eyes crossed and tongue hanging out, you have various denominations that you can still do trade. We are living in times that preparation, success requires preparation. So I'm going to move this out the way uh, because I am in me. I am Brother Nkuru. I am in the hostess tonight, Sister Kafunya. I am in you, the listening audience, now and in the future. We collectively gather together to amplify, activate, accelerate, and create a better holographic reality. So we think back into our past because we are energy and energy is eternal. Yes, I am, through my I am, forgiving everybody in my past lives. And I ask everybody in my past lives to please forgive me because I am divine, greater than my past life memories. And most of all, I forgive myself. I am spinning the heel of my consciousness into the here and now and unlimited possibilities of the future and say, yes, I am forgiving all future possibilities, all future dream possibility realities. And I am everybody in my future possibilities forgiving me now. And most of all, I forgive myself. With that being said, we invite to we thank and invite our ascended master big brothers and sisters who I like to call our divine coaches. So we ask divine coach Yeshua to be our daily coach. Thank you, and we invite you. Mary of Magdalene, we thank you and invite you. Black Madonna, Mother Mary, we thank you and invite you. Archangel Michael, we thank you and invite you. Saint Germain, we thank you and invite you. Sheikh Amadou Bamba, Sheikh Ibrahim, we thank you and invite you. Simeon Toko, we thank you and invite you. Sunat Kumara, we thank you and invite you. Nikolai Tesla, we thank you and invite you. Enoch, the Ethiopian who became Metatron, we thank you and invite you. Uh, Buddha, Lady Buddha, we thank you and invite you. Krishna, Lady Krishna, we thank you and invite you. Ganesh, we thank you and invite you. So, Marcus Mosiah Garvey, El Haj Malik El Shabazz, Harriet Tubman, Mary McLeod Bethune, we thank you and invite you. Uh, Chief Geronimo, Chief Crazy Horse, Chief Sitting Bull, we thank you and invite you. Chief Seattle, we thank you and invite you. Ilegba, Oshun, Yemaya, Olokun, Shango, Ogun, Obatala, Ochosi, we thank you and invite you. The forces of nature that live within us. And we say, Ashe, Mahalo, Donada, Wado, Amen, Amen. So let it be spoken, so let it be done. Now listen, I'm going to let Kafunya run this show. And wherever you are listening from, we got folks listening in from England right now. Whatever part of the world you're listening from, whatever state, whatever city, put it in the chat so that we can appreciate a global view while we act locally. So without further ado, we bring on Kafunya, we bring
Hey,
Nkiru, and I'm going to go backstage because I'm in the lab zone, Kafunya.
hi, greetings, greetings.
Greetings, greetings,
How's
greetings.
my volume? How's my volume?
I can hear you good.
You sound
How,
good.
okay, great, great, great. Thank you. Because I always have to check that because my voice does carry. Yeah. So greetings and namaste, salam alaikum, uh, como talivu, namaste, and what other language I greet you in that name. In the name of goodness, in the name of righteousness, in the name of sending out good, positive vibrations only in this broadcast this evening with my brother Nkiru.
Yes.
And
Yes.
I want to commend you on the wonderful broadcast that you did on Lloyd Strayhorn's Live with Lloyd
Thank
yesterday.
you.
That was
Thank you.
phenomenal. And I encourage people, if you didn't get a chance to hear it, go to Brother Lloyd Strayhorn's um, YouTube channel. Now, you kind of see me rocking back and forth because I'm on the road.
Okay. All right. I understand.
I'm on the road, but it had to be done because we were out
Yes.
since about 2:30, and because of traffic and otherwise, I wasn't able to be in a steady, still place. However, like the earth rotates,
Yes.
I am moving. Yes, yes. So
All right. All right.
we at Nicholas Brooklyn, we at Uncle Hankey's broadcast invite you, and we thank you for being here. Uh, Not in, well, I know you wish you were in Brazil because it's nice and warm there.
Yeah.
However, um, okay, let me see what's going on here. Here, hold on.
We can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Hold on one
Mhm.
second. Okay. Star, can you push in the thing? Oh, there you go. Okay. I just want to make sure that my connection is good. So, in you dropped a lot of knowledge first night. However, before we get into it, can you tell the listening audience about yourself?
Okay. Thank you, Kafunya. Thank you, Brother Hank, for having me back. I think this is my third or fourth viewing on here. So I know a lot of people know about or something about my background in the jewelry industry and in the watch industry. So I'm what you call a horologist. I study time. I make unique timepieces. I work with precious metals. I work with the science of precious metals, chemical reactions, the metaphysics of it, and also in the perspective of building wealth with precious metals.
Well, I think the timing couldn't be better than the here and now for our collective to get involved with the precious metals, which you call God's wealth.
Yes. Yes,
And
God's money.
yes, God's money, God's currency, because we are current, we
Yeah.
are bioelectric, and those metals that you speak of are also bioelectric as well and have many, many different applications. Um, where do I begin? I'm going to begin right here. So, first and foremost, I want people to know that you must come to Nicholas Brooklyn on Sunday, the 13th, where Brother Nkiru will be here live and direct. Not only that, he has also stated that he's going to be giving away gifts
Yes.
for those ticket buyers. So, can you explain or share with the audience what will those things be?
I'm holding here the Nano Gold Skincare Serum. And this is on our site for $65. And this is the anti-aging serum. A lot of people have been asking about what I'm using on my skin, so on and so on. So here it is. And we're giving this away with each person that comes to the event on Sunday. So this right here is more than the value of the actual ticket. And it's a new product we're launching. So you're right on time. And we're gonna have some other giveaways. I'm gonna have bars of silver there, 1 ounce,
Ooh.
5 ounces, 10 ounces,
Ooh.
and we're gonna be doing some giveaways with some silver bars. It's gonna be silver bars there and coins there for you to purchase. So
Mm-hmm.
you can literally compound your fiat currency right there on the spot. And we're going to go heavy into that. Right now, silver is trading $32 an ounce, $30 an ounce. And the future price, you're looking at 150 to plus an ounce. So
Wow.
you have the opportunity to turn your 32 or 35 or $37 an ounce, whatever my premium is, into 150 for the future. So we look forward to seeing a lot of people that I've been communicating with over the phone, via internet. I look forward to meeting you all in person. I have met quite a bit of people I've been working with, consulting. So it should be a very beautiful time.
Well, I would encourage uh the collective to definitely come and support not only yourself, but
Mm.
also supporting Brother Nkiru, because he's going to be doing a slide presentation along with uh, giving like a workshop on how we can have God's money in our pocket.
Yes,
Because what you just shared with me, my brother, is that silver is actually going to have like a bull run, so to speak, right? Is that correct?
absolutely. Absolutely. We are in the quickening of that bull run. These bull markets last about 11 years. This one started around 2016 to end of 2015. So we're already in about 9 to 8.5 years. So it makes the biggest moves at the tail end of it. If you look at the chart from 2008, where the market crashed and it ran all the way to the peak of 2011, you would see that gold ran from 600 to 2,000, and that silver ran from somewhere like $12 to $50. So we are in the quickening stage. So it's very imperative that we get on top of accumulating these precious metals. But not only that, in the fiat realm of the price going up, you would see coming online so many applications, so many inventions, so many products that you can capitalize on by understanding the science of these applications to put it together via colloidals, via enclosed, via in homes, via to reduce radiation, via to kill germs, to do many things. So we are going to interact with the audience when it comes time not only to that applications, but putting the silver in your hand and doing energy testing and feeling the energy of silver and many other things. So we're really going to get involved and help you all from your perspective of your industry. And that's going to be a beautiful thing to unfold live.
Well, I'm excited uh, and grateful, for your presence in being here in New York, where
Yeah.
there's a lot of craziness going on.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
need people should want to be out of the distraction, and because those distractions that they're putting forth is not going to help you in any way at all. So the best attraction that you should be doing right now
Hmm.
is coming to Nicholas, Brooklyn, and we're celebrating 50 years being in business, and this is a family owned business that started in 1974, according to the calendar, 1974. And we are once again very, very thankful for everyone who's been passing through, and especially Nkiru, because he's got a lot of valid information, practical information that can help you secure, as they say, secure the bag.
Yes,
Yeah. And
yes,
and what I'm excited about also is that we are such a beautiful people, and we are electrical, we're
mm,
biomedical, we're electrical beings, and by interfacing with these precious metals, like you mentioned, there's a lot of applications that can be happening. And one of the things that I am proud of you of and happy for you is that you are working with farmers.
yes,
Can you talk to the audience about how farmers can get in contact with you? But not only that,
yes,
what are the precious metals doing to the depleted soil?
yes, yes. We will have. I'm doing a project with Chris Avery. He's a farmer for over, I think, 25 years. And we're doing a project called Precious Metal Produce. And what we're doing, we introducing the nobles or colloidals in a nano form in gold, silver, platinum, palladium, and copper back into the soil. So how people take colloidal silver, humans take colloidal, we introducing it to the plants because the plants are able to even absorb it better than us and then transfer that into an organic mineral that we able to consume. So this process, he'll be there. We'll have the precious metal produce product there, and he'll give a brief presentation on how things been working with that project in the last 3 months and the results of that, and coming out with our own strand of seeds, precious metal seeds that's been developed,
Ooh.
from this season going into next season. So this is a tremendous time where as though we don't have to talk about how depleted the soil is, how this, that, and that. We can come
Uh-huh.
up with solutions, you
Mm-hmm.
know, and we can really open the channel up for you all to get involved and use these products, distribute these products. It's many business opportunities on this level as well. So this is groundbreaking information, and we're gonna have a lot of fun, you know, feeding ourselves these precious metal produce.
Now, this is important aspect of what you're doing, because by they're encouraging many of us that live in apartments or have gardens in have gardens, that they could also use this product to enhance what they're growing indoors as
Yes,
well. So this is like, for me, it's like next level cosmic vibration, like high vibrational um manifestations. And it's like someone told me today that we had a solar flare happening.
mm, yes,
And so for me, that is like, wow, more information is being downloaded
yes,
to people on how to create solutions, because the old paradigm is
hmm
fading away, brothers and
sure,
sisters. And this is the best time, I feel, within my
mm,
spirit, to really come together collectively. Because if other people can do it, Why can't we? We're awakening from our sleep and slumber and flowing into greatness within life. So, what you're bringing to the collective is vital. Now, I have a question. Will you be having the colloidal silver or colloidal gold for intake?
We will not have the colloidal gold and colloidal silver for intake. We only right now are embarking on the colloidals via skin and via plants. And we're looking to partner with various other companies that's working with the internal, because we see another angle of a market there that is hasn't been touched on, and we'll talk about that for
On
opportunities
Sunday,
on
yes.
Sundays, for opportunities that people are looking to go into that side of it. There is a huge untapped market that's exploding that remind me to go over. I have to put it in my
Okay,
notes. Matter of
I
fact,
will.
yes,
And
yes.
I like the idea of the skin serum because the
Hmm.
skin is our largest organ. So even though we're not taking it internally, but
Yes,
it's still being absorbed by the skin.
yes. You're gonna notice when you all take this serum, and since then we have a better mixture. I brought a machine that really mix up a emulsifier that really gets this mixed up. So you're gonna feel energy when you actually put it on, and a burst of energy, a freshness, and then a charge throughout the day. So it actually is getting into your bloodstream, because like you said, it's the biggest organ. So that is a quite amazing thing.
Uncle Hanky, what is that you got in my face?
I have a pure fine silver thick bangle I bought
Mm,
back in the 90s.
mm,
It's got weight to it. And you
wow.
buy the fine silver. I bought this from Myron Toback.
Yes. Wow. Yeah, they used to be on 47th Street. That's old school.
So what he's talking about, this is protection and purification from the cooties. I'm out.
Yeah, you know, I have a saying when I see certain things happening um, in the world and people are posting different content and whatnot. I always say the unveiling continues, the
Yeah.
unveiling of what has been hidden from the collective, and only a certain few quote unquote elites have had this knowledge because they felt that the common folk, as they would call them, should not have this information. And it's about uh, control. But right now, people are
Yes.
overstanding that, you know, the God within us or the spirit within us, you should not have someone take away your power. And it's right now it's about
Mm,
reclaiming your power. And
yes.
again, I have to say I am grateful with gratitude that you're going to be at Nicholas Brooklyn on Sunday. Now,
Yes. Yes.
uh, I want to say, and don't let I don't mean, I'm just excited to see you and do this with you. But listening to you first night with Brother Lloyd Strayhorn, you were talking about an aspect of a particular precious metal that can shield us from the EMF. I was talking
Yes.
about the. I almost said the IMF, the international.
That too. That
No, but
too.
the EMF, yeah, because there's towers everywhere in Peru.
Yes. Yeah. The EMF. radiation that's coming through via computers, cell phones, Wi-Fi, towers. We're in a soup right now of, I guess you would call, a radiational storm.
Okay.
And many things is being thrown at us on a daily. And I talked about the clothing. Those things are available in material. You also can make buttons and things of that nature. But I'll just go into this a little bit. The retooling of real estate, of homes, is going to be one of the hugest market. Not just the shape that the corners are stagnated and square. Those homes is going out. So you're going to go back into our old ancient homes, which was going to be round. And you're going to find a lot of copper in there. You're going to find a lot of silver in there. You're going to find a lot of gemstones in there. Why? To reduce radiation, to keep the high vibration, to reduce germs. What I was talking about on Lord Strayhorn's show, that the sound of silver is actually what creates a harmonized force field. And that harmonized force field does not allow a disharmony or dis-ease to enter, because that force field is made up of harmony. And so is your copper, so is your gold, and so is your palladium and your other noble metals. So whether it's going into the soil, creating a harmonized force field, whether it's on your clothes, whether it's in your homes, whether it's in your cars, this is a complete retooling of all industries as precious metals come to the forefront and play a major role. I give you all a glimpse, one of the biggest industries right now that's being pushed by the multi-billionaires are anti-aging. And you're going to see this more often because AI is playing a big role with this and fusing computers and things, because people want to live longer and various things. And then you have a natural side of anti-aging, which is already built into our melanin. So it basically works like this. In the jewelry industry, we do a test. It's an alkaline and acid test. So we'll scratch a black stone with a silver or gold, and we'll take a certain level of acid and place over the gold or silver. And if the acid does not remove the metal that we scratch, we know that it is silver, or we know it is a gold, or 18 karat or 24 karat. So what's happening there, the chemical reaction of acid being introduced to the metals, and the precious metals does not move, shows the force field of an alkaline noble metal being introduced to acid. So that's a chemical test, and this chemical reaction is going through our body via acid or alkaline. And when you have a certain level of precious metals introduced, it sustains the stress and the acid. And that industry, anti-aging industry, that literally is the key to that industry from a natural chemical perspective, which is gonna explode on the market scene, because there's so much research being done. So you're not looking at a stock waiting to go up for gold and precious metals and silver. That's just a fraction of your wealth that you're gonna be able to sustain by holding precious metals. The mega part of your wealth is getting involved into the industrial tool-up movement. and that's happening in every single industry. A retooling in the 19th century coming in, the cars, the appliances, all of this stuff, it's going to make that look like child's play. You're talking about trillions of dollars industries. I know people talk about these different industries and the computers, these fantasies industries and all this stuff. They talking about it's $1 billion industry. That's toys. We're talking about a multi-trillion-dollar industry that's being marched in, whether it's solar panels, whether it's, hybrid cars or whatever. Precious metals is going to play the hugest role, whether it's the military setting up and creating new weapons. There's 500 pounds of silver in the Tomahawk missile. Do I need to say more about how important precious metals is?
Can you say that again?
There is 500 pounds of silver in the Tomahawk missile. I'm sorry, 500 ounces of silver in the Tomahawk missile. Okay? Need I say more about how much of a weapon this thing is and how much of a builder this thing is, or these things are?
It's like the stone that the builder refused will become the head cornerstone.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes, 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 yes. And I understand that you were also speaking about copper. Now, I use copper in creating my, my different artistic crystal pendants, etc., etc. And I heard that copper is going up also. What is that about?
Sure. You have a commodity boom, whereas though everything from copper, lithium, wheat, all of these vital materials, gold, silver, is going to play a major role in this commodity boom. Copper is very vital. As silver is the number used two commodity on earth, oil is number one. Copper is right there in the top 5, top 10, because it is used in so many applications. And I want to say this to the women that's having a lot of different problems, whether it's thyroids or whether it's iron deficiency. It's really the missing of copper in their diet or in their surroundings, because copper plays a conductor or conduit to bring the iron in. And what happens is a lot of times they go on an iron pill and they overdose in iron, and then it creates a lot of problems. It's the fact that the iron cannot get into certain cells, but the copper help march it in and help it absorb. So copper is vital to our consumption on all levels.
You know what, Nkiru? Even like when you look on the what minerals that the body needs, well, that the body wants, you have copper as one of them, one of the major minerals that is needed in the holy temple.
Yes. Magnesium,
Right.
manganese, copper, all of these metals, if you look closely, they have a similar color, and, it's so many, metals and things out there. And there's so many things we don't understand, that this is what this event is all about. It's not saying that I know everything. It's saying that I understand the concept to introduce it And when the minds of you all show up in various industries, you are able to expand on it. And I'm able to learn at the same time. So you be able to talk about your industry. My job is to really introduce you and have you look at it from another lens.
You know, we have a couple of more minutes. The program, my aspect of it
Mhm.
ends at 9 o'clock, but I just wanted you to
Okay.
touch on the spirituality, the metaphysics. Just
Mm.
give us a little taste because we don't want to give away everything. We need to see people there because this is a very important timeline shift, and we don't want to be behind the curve. We want to
Yeah.
ride the wave. So instead of the distractions, let's pull in the attraction.
Yes,
Go
yes,
ahead, my brother.
yes. Well, let's take a look at silver and then we'll look at platinum. Silver is the moon energy. And if you're looking to create tides of flow, that is the frequency of silver. It's a water, it's a current, it's connected to the tides. So while you're accumulating silver because it's so easy to reach, you're able to work with it as a magical tool. And if you have 2 ounces of silver, I have here, and you're able to click that together, that will send out a vibration and a force field all around you. And what that allows at the same time for you to step into a harmonized space, and then you begin to meditate. Now, silver also amplifies your thought process. So it's like a genie. So the more silver you have, you 10, 20 ounces, 40 ounces, the more amplification you have. It's like a stereo set. And when your thought process is focused on a certain thing, you able to reach and push your antenna out even further and bring that thing back to you or bring it from the fifth or sixth dimension or fourth dimension, whereas it's coming from. Now, platinum is a more mystical. The application is even higher and even more direct and even faster. With platinum, there is no line. It brings out your authentic self. The same with gold as well. I think my camera went down, but hopefully they can still hear my voice. Can you hear my voice?
Yeah, your camera is, I still see you.
Okay, you can hear my voice though, right?
Yeah, I
Yes.
can hear you. I,
Okay.
I, I see you.
Okay,
And
I got frozen for a minute. It looks like.
yeah.
Okay. So platinum, palladium, gold, these are like truth serums. It brings out the truth in you and other people that are encountering you. So it helps you bring yourself to a level beyond love. It helps bring you to an authentic self. And that is a most beautiful vibration right there. So I'll just leave that there. There's so many things I can go on to the metaphysics of it, but we're going to touch on that magic on Sunday live, where you can actually touch these materials, feel these materials, and experience it hand on and go through all of these different things. It takes a very high intellect, a simple and genius mind in order to deal with these precious metals because you're dealing so much with mathematics, science, biology, chemistry. You're bringing in all of these metaphysics, physical You bringing in all of these things, and is the foundation of all of these things. So I salute those who have been on this path, those who want to get on this path. I invite you out, but these classes are really made for generals, people that really understand where they are, or people that want to get to a deeper level of themselves. And this is a lifestyle, this is a path, this is a journey towards enlightenment via precious metals. As gold, I talked about as gold is enlightenment. Physical gold is condensed sunlight. And the non physical gold, the energy of the gold, is your aura, is your sun, is enlightenment. And that is the vibration that we're moving towards. So, this is a huge movement and a huge opportunity. And I look forward to seeing you all. Absolutely.
Well, I tell you, my brother, I am once again very grateful to creation to be able to be in the same room, the same environment with all the precious metals that you're going to be having there. And I liked how you clicked the two bars together. I felt that vibration even through the camera. I
Yes.
really, really like that, you know? And
Yes.
as a person who works with tuning forks and whatnot, this will be another. I had to mute. That would be another tool for me to bring to my clients. And I was listening to an event um, the other day. Hold on one second. I was listening to a broadcast with a gentleman who was talking about the chakras. And he was saying that if you get a gold coin and a silver, putting it on your navel, one in the back, you know, right above your the root chakra, and put another piece of semi-precious metal. Either put the gold in the front or the gold in the back, and you have two conductors. You have the silver in the front, or the gold in the back, or the gold in the back and the silver in the front, and you can actually feel the current going through your body temple.
Yes. Yes. It's so many. I'm working with a young lady now that's a Reiki healer and introducing the silver with the gemstones, you know,
Mm.
and amplifying, and the results are amazing. Yes, sir, brother Hank.
That's
Yes.
acacia with gold mixed in to create orgone.
Mm,
So what you're saying is absolutely true. Family, you
mm.
got to be there so you can experience the frequency of Nkiru. Even if he put it the platinum or the gold in a glass of water, you can leave Nicholas on Sunday anointed in attunement, elevation, and initiation of precious metals.
Yes, sir. Wow. Wow.
I just got into a stationary place, so, but I want to also say to you, to the people in the audience, is that let's deal with attractions. Let's deal with the energy of the law of attraction by committing to what you want to bring into your field. You know, like the colloidal silvers and the colloidal golds and the application of the skin, putting it actually on the skin to have that attraction to your body temple. And when you talk about God's money, it reminds me of saying, geometry of divinity, because there's sacred that we deal with, all of it. And
Yes.
ah, I don't know what
Yeah.
else to say. I'm just,
All right. Is
oh, I
any
know what. We may
any
be doing a
questions?
live stream for
Yes.
those people who are not able to make it. I'm talking about the out of towners. I'm talking about the people who are across the sea, across oceans,
Beautiful.
across continents.
Mhm.
We will be having that information for you shortly. And also, there was one other thing that I wanted to say. For more information, you can call Nicholas Brooklyn at 718-858-4400. That's 8 that's 718-858-4400. And we will be at Nicholas Brooklyn, 1396 Fulton Street in Brooklyn, live and direct in every aspect, waiting for you and wanting to see you in the building. And don't forget, they will be giving away, Nkiru will be giving away very valuable gifts to the collective who show up and buy a ticket. And tickets are also on Eventbrite as well. So, in closing, Brother Nkaru, is there anything else you may want to add to this broadcast before we close? We have about 9 minutes.
Yes, yes. So yeah, you can put, if you can put the link to the Eventbrite into the chat or the comments. I'm sure everyone can click on that doesn't have that link already. And if there is any questions I can answer, if I don't know how many people we have in the chat
Me
right now.
neither. I can't see it because I don't have my other phone.
Oh yeah, well Hank has the, the grid outlook of all of this, but if you do have some questions or if you do need to contact me, you can contact me at 410-637-3509. You can send me a text, or you can visit banksilver.org and you'll see the link right there on my website to the event at banksilver.org. And we look forward to experiencing together. A lot of people are going to be running into this space when you see silver hit $50 and gold hit
Hmm.
3,000, and that's just the beginning. You're looking at gold peaking out in 2028 about 8,000 to $7,000, and it could go even higher. And you're looking at silver peaking out somewhere about 160 to $300. So these are major opportunities, and it's so simple to build wealth. This transformation of wealth is going to be huge. It's going to be huge. So you want to be able to level
Tap
up,
in.
rise up with it, and capitalize on this opportunity. When you're holding physical metals, there's only winners. I'll say that again. When you're holding physical metals, there's only winners because of the application side that you can work with it, and then the energy side that you can work with it to amplify yourself and to rise up and to do many magical things that you want to do. So this is our money, and it's time that we reclaim it and put ourselves on the gold and silver standard.
All right.
So
I wanted to share with you that's like really happening in like Burkina Faso.
Mm,
They have reclaimed all of their gold mines uh, from the invaders' hands. Burkina
mm,
Faso and a
mm,
lot of other uh, countries
mm.
are waking up within the continent to reclaim their wealth because
Yeah,
there's no reason why, logically speaking, that the people of Africa should be suffering the way they are because of greed when they have all the natural minerals that are needed. We wouldn't even be on the cell phone if it wasn't for the silver or the
yes,
computers or the cars that we drive. So I would encourage brothers and sisters to really, really get on board with this while we have the opportunity to do so. You start small. I started small, and like one sister would say, one brick at a time, one brick at a time. That's how you build a foundation in a home or any business. You start one brick at a time.
yes.
And again, 718-858-4400 to get in contact with our brother here to read his bio and everything. You go to banksilver.org. That's
There you go.
banksilver.org. Bank, BANK, silver.org.
There you go.
So on that note, Brother Unk Rising Sun, how are you doing in the background? He's in the lab.
Night night.
He's in the lab.
Yeah. So we gotta have fun Sunday. I'm
Yes.
Yes.
actually, because this is life force energy. This is
Yes.
preparation.
Yes.
Uh Oregon. I was getting help with the
Wow. That is amazing.
okay. And then I have the other ones. Kafunya, how's your energy been treating you?
Very beautifully, my brother. Very, very
That
beautifully.
is amazing, Hank.
Yeah, so we're gonna have fun
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes, sir,
And
brother.
Sunday.
and and once again, thank you, Brother Unk Rising,
Okay.
for allowing me to host this
Yeah, thanks for holding
part
space
one.
because I have to run.
Pardon me?
Thanks for holding space.
Yes, yes, yes. And Brother Nkiru, I
Yes.
look forward to seeing you this coming strong, and that is Sunday. And will have the live stream information as well, so you could send it out to the people who are abroad. But
Thank
those
you.
who are in the tri-state area, I expect to see you on Sunday as we celebrate Nicholas Brooklyn 50 years in business,
Wow.
established in 1974,
Beautiful.
1974. Okay?
Beautiful. Beautiful.
So, I am going to mute myself, and as we
Okay.
prepare for the next guest, and
Night
once
night.
again, thank you, Brother Nkaru.
Thank you. Thank you, Sister Fulton. Thank you, Brother